Welcome to question number 30 from the August 2017 Algebra 2 exam. So in New York State, the minimum wage has grown exponentially. In 1966, the minimum wage was $1.25 an hour, and in 2015, it's $8.75. Algebraically determine the rate of growth to the nearest percent. Well, since we're dealing with an exponential equation, we can use the general format for an exponential formula, as you can see here. This is kind of similar to like a compound interest formula, where A represents the final amount of money, P is the principal or starting amount, R represents the rate of increase or decrease, and N is the number of years in this case. So we can find out the number of years in this time just by taking 2015 and subtracting 1966, which gives us a difference of 49 years. So we know the final amount is $8.75. We know the principal or starting amount was $1.25. And I'm just going to replace 1 plus the rate with x just to make this easier to solve. And then n, the number of years, is 49. So now we have an equation with one variable we're trying to solve for, in this case, x. Well, we can start by dividing both sides by 1.25, canceling that out. And then the left-hand side we'd have, if we divide those, we get 7. So 7 equals x to the power of 49, which is a pretty crazy exponent, but we can use a calculator here to help us out. All we need to do is take the 49th root of 7 to find out what x is. And using your calculator to help you out, you should get a value of 1.0405. Now, since, remember, we're dealing, x used to be 1 plus r, so the rate of growth, I guess you could find by subtracting 1 from this number. Think of it as 1 plus the rate is equal to 1.0405. So if we take away 1, we get a rate of 0.0405, which as a percentage, to the nearest percent, we would multiply by 100, of course, turn into percent, to get a 4% growth. All right, hope that made sense, and that's it all for this video. Thanks for visiting JD's Regents Preparation.